Good morning. We here one more time. One more day. We here another morning. You know what I mean? You know, in spite of what you're going through. You know what I mean? Peter, bitch just left me. Hey, you know what I mean? Even if she just left you, even if you just got knocked, you know what I mean? P man, I just got knocked and my room is due. Hey, you still here another day. No matter what the circumstance may be, we here one more time. And we got to give gratitude for the multitude of things that God in the game has done. Blessings to everybody. Let me get this, let me spread this. Hold on. David, what's going on, bro? You already know to come in hitting the like button. Let me spread this. There we go. How y'all doing this morning, man? How you feeling? Before I even start, you know what I mean? How you doing? How you feeling? Somebody got to have a good report. Everybody ain't broke. Everybody ain't homeless. You know, some people got to have some type of joy. Hold on. All right. Yeah, now I got to let everybody on IG know. Let everybody on Facebook know that we live, we fellowshipping. Here we go. Hold on. Turn this down. Well, it is what it is. It's not coming up on my screen, but I can hear what you guys, I can see you guys over here. Peaceful, man. Thank you, man. Bro, you always supporting the game. Blessings to you. Punchy already coming up in here, knowing what I needed. Shout out to Punchy. Anthony, man, blessings to you, bro. I see you. Miss Johnson, grand risings, everyone. Grand risings to you too, baby. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Delicia, good morning to you, baby. MVP, Aaron, hold on. And my boy SC Beats, he up in here. I already said what's up to David. But come on, man, hit that like button. You know, before seeing get started, you already know I want to have, you know, over 100. Matter of fact, let me put this, until y'all get them likes over 100, let me enjoy me some good Fiji. Sit up there and try to endeavor to bring a little restoration to my voice. Hold on. Oh, man. That was beautiful. Hold on, let me see this. All right. Grand risings, Justin. That's right. Blessings to all the ladies. Reno, I didn't even see you. Joe Blast, blessings to you. Mike, what's happening? Culture, what's happening? Come on, man. It's 109 people that's listening right now, and it's only 68 likes. You know what I mean? Now, listen, I'm going to say this. I don't expect a lot of donations and, yeah, P, that's right. I don't really expect it for this message because a lot of y'all are guilty of a lot of things that's going to be said within this video. So I don't expect a lot of people to be on one accord and, donating and, super chatting and cash apping and shit like that. A lot of boyfriends, a lot of Netflix and chill, let's make a deal, niggas be in my comment section, writing, scrolls of pimpish statements, but when this game hit them, they get quiet or they leave. So I don't really expect the whole like, man, you preaching that, or man, that's the truth, or I don't expect a lot of super chatting and comments. Go ahead, P, that's the word. I really don't. Not on this one. Because a lot of y'all are guilty. But can we get them likes up? Damn, y'all, we struggling to get the likes up. So I already know how this one gonna be. I gotta bring this game anyhow though. My voice gone. They taking 99 years to get up 100 likes. Nick, what's happening, man? Blessings to the game. That's right. I love when you guys say that. Blessings to the game. I love when you guys even come in a good morning and blessings to the game. That's how everybody should come in the comment section. Good morning and blessings to the game. Troy, what's happening? Look at Kay. I feel like I'm sitting in the pew waiting for service to start. Oh, man, you crazy. And niggas D say, let's get it. Miami, man, I appreciate that. Wiping my feet at the door right now, P. Right, that man come in hitting the like button. Yo, P, I had it all you could hear last night. Oh, man, that's what's up. Blessings to you. All right, well, I mean, we over 100 likes now. Hopefully it won't take you guys 99 years, man, to make them likes, look like them viewers, man. Because I told you with my type of content and where I be using profanity and the things I talk about, and it's hard sometimes getting them notifications out there. If you notice, Sin always played music in the beginning of his videos. You know what I mean? But all of them copyright claims and things like that was hindering, a lot of the notifications and things of getting out of there. And then, me too, using profanity a lot, saying certain words. YouTube is very sensitive about certain words. So, so the message can reach the masses the way that it's supposed to. That's why I corrected, some things. I got some videos and pictures I smile in, but I smile on and off Patreon. If you want to see me smile, baby, you know what to do. It ain't really hard. It ain't really hard to get to see my two dimples. It's real simple, baby. Nobody's fool. Blessings to you. All right, man, let's get it started, though. I just wanted to acknowledge everybody. And like I said, I don't expect this message to really get on your good side because a lot of y'all are guilty of this. I've been guilty of a lot of things. But as far as, giving an invitation to a boyfriend, girlfriend spirit, no. Now, in times past, I spoke on this for a few minutes or do an 8-minute video, but I never really went deep into it. The title of this message is, P, how long has she been your only hoe? How long? How long has she been your only hoe? Hold on. Let me change that. Yeah, how long has she been the only hoe? I didn't put hoe in the title, but you know what it is. You know what I mean? Got to get them notifications out there. Got to get them recommendations out there. So, but you know what the title of this message is, long as you know. How long has she been the only hoe? You know, how long? Hold on, let me change that. Okay, now I'm in the game. Because I couldn't see y'all comments on the screen. It'd go off and go in. I don't know if it's because of the signal, but anyway, you know, a lot of you, when you have a consultation with me, P, she acting like this, she's acting crazy. Philly, I appreciate that. Blessings, family. You know what I mean? She acting like this. You know what I mean? She just done turned into a complete punk. She done turned into, you know what I mean, just a complete girlfriend, man. You know, she's not excited to get the money like she used to be. You know, she don't, you know, it used to be a time when I would have to beg this hoe, you know what I mean, to leave the blade, P. It would actually be times when, you know what I mean, I'd be like, come on, man, let's go eat, or, you know what I mean, no, you know, I'm too close to a rack, or I'm too close to 2 racks, you know what I mean, or I'm too close to 3 racks, you know, or I just feel like I'm supposed to give you more, you know, just let me stay down some more, you know what I mean, because I think I can get it. You know, she just had a determination to be successful earlier, you know what I mean, in her career, P. And now, you know what I mean, she done got complacent, she done got lazy, you know what I mean, she be asking me questions on when we gonna get married, when we gonna have a baby, you know, she be asking me questions like, how long am I gonna continue to do this? You know what I mean, is it any, do you think you ever gonna retire? You know, how long do I gotta keep selling, you know what I mean, pussy for you? You know what I mean? The bitch even said something crazy the other day. She said, I don't want to be paying you for the rest of my life. What's the end game? You know what I mean? She just be talking crazy, bro. P, what's wrong? What's going on? So a lot of them come to me with consultation. They pay for consultation to see what's going on. But a lot of times, y'all be in situations that you created. You created that. You gave an invitation to that which you're going through right now. You let the temperature stay on lazy mode. You had the temperature in your home on comfortability. And because you had the temperature on comfortability, that's why she don't have the energy. She don't have the right joy. She don't have, you know, the right know-how. She don't have no, you know what I mean, pick up and go about her hoeing. You know what I mean? She ain't, no, it's not like that. She done figured you out. And when she figured you out, she don't think that it's pimping. She treating you exactly how, you know what I mean, your behavior, you know, been. You done became real lazy. You don't campaign no more. Not like you used to. Some of you barely campaign at all. You become very spoiled, you know what I mean, on having this one hoe. You become very spoiled, you know? And when I say figured you out, she done figured out, you know what I mean, that you content with what she give you. She done figured you out. You didn't want much. You know, you didn't got complacent. You didn't sit up there, you understand, you stay at the house. You just want to smoke weed and, you know what I mean, do some drugs, or basically lay in the bed all day, or play, you know what I mean, video games all day. She done figured you out. You a little kid. Slam, good looking on the 5, man. Hold on, there we go. Yeah, good looking on the 5. But she done figured you out. See, when she first met you, when she first got with you, you know what I mean, you was a, you know, always had everything neat. You was sharp. You always smelt good. You always dressed good. You had fresh pimping coming off your lips. You know what I mean? You was fired up about this game. You had joy unspeakable about this game. You know what I mean? You always had something encouraging to say. Always had something enlightening to say. You always had some new game. She could always learn from you. She can get some new information from you. The inspiration that she was in need of, she can get that from you. And you're no longer providing that information. You're no longer giving her inspiration. You know what I mean? You have made, you know what I mean, this circumstance. Hold on. You didn't gave an invitation to why she treats you like her boyfriend instead of her pimp. She treats you like an up and coming husband other than her pimp because you made it like that. You know what I mean? When you decided to stop pimping. When you decided to stop going to the blade, when you decided to stop, you know, sending her on automatic or leaving her on automatic while you go campaign to go knock something. She done got content with paying all the bills. She done got content with taking care of everything. You done had this whole, she done been the only. Did you hear what I told you? Get my likes up. It's too much game. It's just too much game coming in. Make my likes. I know the haters is here, but the lovers of the game is here too. Yeah, the haters is on their job and the game is on their job too. So hit that like button right now. Kevo, appreciate the 5. Hit that like button right now. By all means, get that likes up. Give me over 200 immediately. There we go. But, you know, there we go. Hold on. Yeah. But she basically, you understand me, know that you don't want anything. Hold on. You didn't got complacent with not, you know, going to go campaign no more. And then when you get a piece of a bitch, I ain't say you ain't knocked nothing on her level yet. You know. The bride basically say, you know, the brides that you've been knocking lately, you know, it's like you've been digging in the trash can. You was like, I'll put something just to say I got another one. So you in the trash can. You know, and by her being where she is, even though she didn't got complacent, you know what I mean, at times, you know what I mean, that old hoe will show up, you know what I mean, and now she want to show out because you got a piece of a bitch. And the piece of a bitch, excuse me, you know what I mean? She get discouraged and she don't want to be there no more. Because it's not a friendly, it's not a hoe friendly environment. You know what I mean? You give a new hoe the impression of, damn, I'm just helping them. When a new bride come in your situation, it's not, oh, you know, let me be a part of this empire. Or, ooh, I done found the family within the game that I was blessed to be into. No, she sit up there, you understand me? I'm like, oh man, he ain't doing nothing but taking my whole money and supporting them. They a little team. New brides be seeing you and your bitch as a duo. They see you as tag team. New bitches that get a part of your situation, they see you and your bride as Batman. Oh man, the new brides, sometimes some of you niggas knocks a new bride, she come in and she see the bitch as Batman and you as Robin, cause the bitch running every damn thing. You know? She sitting over there, you understand me, running everything, and as long as the bitch is running everything, ain't no pimping going on. As long as she in the driver's seat of the situation, ain't no pimping going on. When you pimping, that means that you got dominion over everything that's going on within the situation. And if your opinion doesn't have dominion on everything that's being said and done, then no, there's no pimping that's going on. if you don't have complete dominion over the home, over the situation, no, you cannot say that you're doing some pimping. No, you can't say that. You know what I mean? Hold on. But by only, let me deal with that for a minute. By allowing, you know what I mean, the bride, hold on, man. I gotta learn how to take that off. There we go. By only, you know what I mean, having this bride for so long, you know what I mean, you have invited that girlfriend spirit in your home. You did that. Oh, P, man, she be acting girlfriend, or she acting square. Look at the things you've done with her. You know, now I ain't trying to, you know, insinuate that you ain't the pimping, but I will say that, you know, allowing a bitch to ride your face and have the coochie all up in your face, you know what I mean, or have this ass in your face, this is not the most pimpish position. You know, this is not the most pimpish sexual position in the bedroom. You know, with her riding your face, or you tasting this, and then you kissing the. Look, I'm not against affection, but I want you to understand why she is the way that she is. She's your only bride. You know what I mean? The only bride. Some of you have allowed the bitch to be the only bitch for months, and then some of you have allowed the bitch to be the only bitch for years. Punchy, man. Good looking, man. I appreciate that 10. So it really ain't no pimping. It's completely desolate. It's a famine in the land, you know what I mean? In your house, there's no pimping going on whatsoever. What pimp, what active pimp, what pimp that's really charged up about this game, he going months, you know what I mean, upon months and months and months. Now, I can understand some of you are in circumstances where you couldn't campaign like that. I'm not talking to you. You know what I mean? I just want you to know that I'm not talking to you. Some of y'all are in circumstances where, you know, you can't campaign the way that you desire to campaign. You on parole. You on probation. You know what I mean? You moving wisely and circumspectly within the circumstance that you in. That's why you haven't been catching like normal. Or maybe you are in a new environment. You know what I mean? And it's winter time, and man, it's crazy. You know what I mean? This your only bride. She bringing in twos and fews, but you endeavoring to maintain the little bride because you got to keep your bills paid and a roof over your head. She giving you hell. She giving you the lake of fire, and she really don't have a true desire to get your money like that. She bringing more of an attitude than a multitude. She bringing multitudes of demons. She bringing multitude of spirits. She bringing multitudes of discouraging things in your mind. You know what I mean? It be times when some of you get up, you be inspired, you be encouraged, you be pimp motivated, you be ready to really pimp. You got the Sugar Free plan, or you got the Larry June plan, you got the Freeze and Zip plan, or you just then reminisce and retrospected about some old times and got fired up. But due to the fact that she got such a high volume, you know what I mean, of this girlfriend shit, you know what I mean, or basically a high volume of negativity, a high volume of depression, you know what I mean, you allowed the bride, you know what I mean, you allowed the bride's problems to be greater than the solution that was within you. You know what I mean? Some of you have allowed the bride's problems, you know what I mean, to be greater than the solution that is within you, which is this game. And you was fired up. You was fired up. You was getting ready to meet the pimping. You know what I mean? You was following her instructions. The instructions was not followed. She completely disrespected you. You know what I mean? She disrespected and neglected your instructions. You know what I mean? And now you sitting over there putting hands on her, You know what I mean? You had just got through getting fly, but now you putting hands on her, you arguing with her, going back and forth with her, and now that fire that you had, that desire that you had, that pimp encouragement that you had to go to the pavement with, now you upset. Now you mad. Now you moving in anger. You know what I mean? Now you upset, you're not smooth no more. Now you driving up and down the blade and you getting at bitches with anger because of the anger that you experience with your own bitch. So now you moving aggressive, you know what I mean, with other brides. You can't even catch what you were supposed to catch because you moving in the spirit of anger and you're not releasing your pimping in the spirit of smoothness and flyness because you're bound by the spirit of anger because there's so much anger in your home. Come on, man. There's so much anger in your home. You upset at the bitch. You damn near want to kill the bitch. You want to knock every demonic, satanic, depressing spirit out the bitch. You know what I mean? But you can't. You don't want to lose your liberty in society. Or maybe you on probation. Or maybe you're in an environment where it's overpopulated with white people. And she said something and you knew if you had put your hands on her that the police, the KKK, the Godhead, everybody was going to be knocking at your motherfucking door. So you maintained your wisdom with that, but you still put hands on her. You know what I mean? Now she upset. You know what I mean? Now she don't want to get no money. You didn't sit up there and cuss the bitch out. You didn't put hands on her. Now when she go to work, she's sitting up there calling you 15 times within 2 seconds. You can't even campaign. You can't even sit up there and say kick it with the pimping because the bitch calling you 15, 16 times within 2 seconds because you smacked the shit. You didn't smack the shit out of her or beat her ass. Come on now. I'm coming through here with this game. I'm not just talking about what I've seen from observation. You know what I mean? But in this particular circumstance, I didn't experience this with my damn self. You know what I mean? So I'm not just talking to you. I'm speaking. Hold on. I know what it's like when you had this plan, you had that plan, you had this plan, you had that plan, and now you didn't sit up there and became a hairstylist and you didn't change the bride hair up a little bit. You know what I mean? Had to get a bitch the Sonny Liston sandwich. You know, you gave her the Sugar Ray Robinson or the Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I mean? And now she upset because you didn't put hands on her and she calling you, this ain't for me. I want to go home. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this shit. You know what I mean? Fuck this shit. I'm going home. I'm going back to my mama. I'm going back to school. I'm going back to college. I'm tired of this. I'm going back to school. I'm going back to now. Bitches be so angry. This bitch ain't even been in college. She ain't never been to college before in her life, but she's so angry talking about, I'm going back to college. I'm going back to college. Bitch ain't never even attended college, but I'm going back to school. I'm gonna get my life right. I'm tired of you. I'm just tired of this shit. Fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Fuck you. And instead of sitting over there, you understand me, staying in the spirit of joy, staying in the spirit of pimping, you picked up the phone. You knew what she was calling about. You knew that she was the embodiment of negativity. You knew that she was the embodiment of depression. You knew that she was going to sit up there, you understand me, and manifest all them negative spirits on that goddamn phone, and you still picked up that phone. You were still going back and forth with the bitch. The game had a new hoe for you. The game had new hoes for you, but you couldn't even sit up there and see what the game had for you because you had tunnel vision on the negativity that was being displayed and conveyed by this bitch. Come on now. Hit that like button, man. This game is too on fire right now for the likes to be 272. And you know, we got 478 people that's listening and it's only 272 likes, man. Come on. Stop playing with the game. But you done got so wrapped up and tied up and entangled up, you know what I mean, in the spirit of negativity, you done became a garbage can for negativity. You going back and forth with her. And now you going back and forth with a bitch, like a bitch, and so you can't be a blessing to the bitch because you have minimized yourself by coming off your throne and going back and forth with this bride like she eye level with you. Come on, man, we talking today. Mario, thank you for the 5. You know, after I finish preaching and teaching this game, we might have to have altar call. Let me stop. But you didn't sit up there, you understand me? You know what I mean? And went through so much with this bitch, and you can't even see that the game would bless you. You would prosper more even without the bride. Now this message, this what I'm getting ready to say, this ain't to all y'all, but it's to some of y'all. Some of y'all would prosper. Some of y'all would elevate. Some of y'all would accumulate more. Some of y'all would have lost that weight. You would have been in shape. You know what I mean? But you stand in that situation with the bride. You have allowed yourself to become so weak that you allow somebody that's weak to sit up there, you understand me, and minimize you, to bring you down. You maintaining something just to say that you maintaining something, but you ain't maintaining nothing. You know? Hold on. You sitting over there maintaining this bride just to say that you got a bride. You maintaining this bitch just to say that you got a hoe when you really know that she ain't a hoe. Spirit of hoeing ain't nowhere. Spirit of pimping ain't nowhere. You know what I mean? If you want to replenish, if you going to replenish, you know what I mean, your pimping, you know what I mean, you're going to have to let that cancer go. This ain't to all y'all, but it's to some of y'all. What I'm saying now, this ain't to all y'all, it's just to some of y'all. Some of y'all ain't going to prosper until you allow that cancer to go. You got to let that cancer go. That bitch is a cancer. The scripture says, even in the word of God, even in the book of Hebrews, lay aside every weight that so easily beset you. You holding on to dead weights. You holding on to a bride that don't want to prosper. You holding on to a bride that don't want to be successful. And then I'm gonna keep it real. It ain't even all her fault, because at one time you didn't want to be successful. At one time, you didn't want to sit up there and go higher in the game. So she got a lot of your bad habits, and now not only has she got involved in that same shit that you was involved in, you know what I mean, that nothing ass spirit, but she's evolving in it. You don't want nothing else once were, but you know what I mean, the bitch, she's completely evolving in that shit that you started within her. Hold on. There we go. You know what I mean? She's evolving in it. She's evolving in depression. She's evolving in faggotry. She's evolving in that. She's evolving. You know, you don't want to no longer be involved, but she's evolving within it. And if you want to do anything, you know what I mean, as far as this pimping goes, you might as well just let that situation go. Yeah, let that go. You need to let that situation go. That situation ain't got nothing to do with this pimping. She go back and forth with you. Listen, once the respect is gone, you don't have nothing. Once the respect is gone, you do not have anything. She going back and forth with you like you. She don't respect you. You be on the phone with your P partners. She's sitting over there, and I'm talking from experience. I done talked to certain P's, and the bitch was loud in the background. P done sat up there and told the bitch to be quiet, you know what I mean, to quiet down, and the bitch got louder. You know what I mean? She got louder. She didn't stop. She got louder. She got louder. That's because she don't respect him. She don't respect him. He just said, be quiet. Or he just said, could you quiet down or go ahead to the next room. And the bitch is still loud, like she got a fucking microphone, because she don't respect him. Once you lose the respect, you don't have nothing. The respect is more valuable than any green papers with dead hypocrites on it. That money don't mean shit if that hoe ain't got respect for you. That money don't mean a goddamn thing. You don't have respect. You know what I mean? You told the bride, you know what I mean, to wash the dishes. You told the bride to clean this. You told the bride to clean your car. You told the bride to sit up there and clean the living room up, to mop the floor. You know what I mean? You came back to the house, you know what I mean, after coming from the grocery store, and you seen that nothing was done. Bitch ain't touched one dish. Bitch ain't washed one floor. Okay, Matt, I appreciate that Cash App. Blessings to you, partner. You know what I mean? Some of y'all are sitting over there. Hold on. Michelle, thank you. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Some of y'all is dealing with drunks. You dealing with bitches that's on alcohol. You know what I mean? The bitch be getting drunk. You know? And I'm going to keep this so 100. Whoever feelings I hurt, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But some of y'all got that spirit. I know some of y'all going to say, P, that's not even a word. You know what I mean? But it is a word. I made it a word. Come from compromise. Some of y'all got the spirit of compromisation in your damn home. You allow the bride to drink, and you know what I mean? And oh, P, you know, I don't allow her to drink too much, you know, but I allow her to just, you know, drink at the house because, you know, I'd rather for the bitch to drink at the house than drink with the trick. Nigga, she drinking at the house and she drinking with the trick. She drinking at the house and she drinking on the track. The bitch doing what she want to do. You ain't doing nothing but catering, you know what I mean, to that bullshit. You ain't got no standards in your home. That's why that bitch be drinking on the track. That's why that bitch got beat headphones. Bitch got beat headphones on the track. Come on, man. We didn't even, listen, man, we didn't even know that it was a Dr. Dre collaboration with DJ Quick with beat headphones. We didn't even know it. But your bitch, she got the first Dr. Dre, DJ Quick beat headphones on the blade. You know what I mean? She got that super bass going on. Tricks blowing their horn. She can't hear a goddamn thing. She can't hear, your bitch can't hear a goddamn thing. The Trick sitting over there blowing their horn, and your bitch just sitting over there with Dr. Dre, DJ Quick beat headphones on and shit. Come on, man. Get your mind right. Get them likes up. Get my likes up to 400. You know what I mean? Immediately. But, you know what I mean? It's because she don't respect you. You told her to stop smoking on the blade. She still be smoking. She don't respect you. You told her to stop talking to that bitch. You told her to stop talking to that bitch. And she still be talking to them bitches. Why? She don't respect you. Yeah. The bitch think that you got lucky with her. She don't think, you know what I mean, that you can knock another her. She don't think that you can knock something that's better than her. She don't think that you can knock another bitch that's as marketable, you know what I mean, as her. She don't think that. She think you got lucky. So some of y'all is dealing in a situation where the bride feel like she the prize. Y'all in situations where the bitch feel like she the motherfucking prize. So by you having a bitch that feel like she's the motherfucking prize, you understand me? She don't feel like you can knock her. And she treats you like that. She talk to you like that. You know what I mean? She got you walking on eggshells. You walking on your tippy toes because you don't want to lose her. She's so precious and she's so valuable, and you should be thanking your maker and speaking in tongues because of the day that she chose up with you. You know what I mean? She don't even feel like you gave her the game. She feel like all the game that she got her goddamn self from going outside. Now tell me I'm lying. Get my likes up, man. Get my likes up. I ain't gonna say another damn thing till I see my likes over 400. I'm gonna be quiet until I see them likes over 400. Yeah, y'all not gonna treat this game like this. We'll be here wait until we have another black president. All right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna treat the game like this, man. It's too many niggas that ain't even on my level. They tell their people to do something, they instantly do it. We not gonna do this game like this. That's not what we gonna do. But let me say this to you, and this on the real. You know what I mean? The bitch is seen, the bitch, she seen the bitches. Some of y'all, oh man, I wasn't even going there. That ain't nothing but the game. That ain't nothing but the spirit of this pimping. When the bitch first got with you, you had some broads. And she thought that your bitches was ugly. Some of y'all, you know what I mean, had black hoes. And that white, oh man, I'm gonna walk through here right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm walking all through the game. There's so many people that's coming to my face right now. So many people coming to my memory right now. Don't worry, I ain't gonna tell your business. You know what I mean? But some of y'all, when the bitch first got with you, you had some black hoes. You might have had a good 2, 3 of them. And you finally knocked you a little white bitch. And some of you knocked a white bitch and you didn't know what to do. You sat up there and knocked a white bitch, you know what I mean? And you was just overjoyed. You know, the Stevie Wonder song, Overjoyed, come to my mind. That was you. You was overjoyed when you knocked your first little white bitch. Nobody could tell you nothing. You know what I mean? You was coming to the blade with, I just knocked my first white bitch shirt on. You was the first motherfucking nigga in history to ever come to the blade with a, I just knocked my first white bitch shirt on. We had never even seen it before. But you was the first nigga, you understand? Matter of fact, I should have made it known for Black History Month that you was the first motherfucking nigga to ever come to the blade with a, I just knocked my first white bitch shirt on. You was the first one. You called your mama. You know what I mean? You called your mama about it. You know what I mean? Even your mama was happy for you. Okay, son, keep going. But you sat up there, you understand? You was speaking in tongues. You was thanking your maker because you had sat up there and knocked your first little white bitch. You know what I mean? And nobody could tell you nothing. And that white bitch, you allowed that white bitch to say some things and do some things that you normally wouldn't allow that black woman to do. You wouldn't allow that black bitch to do that. You wouldn't allow that black hoe to do that. But you allowed the white hoe, you know what I mean, to talk to you a certain way. You know what I mean? And your excuse was, oh man, you know, the way you pimp, you know what I mean, on the white hoe, you know what I mean, is different than the way you pimp on a black hoe, man, you know? So, you know what I mean, it's a little different. You know, yeah, it's a little different, but it ain't that different where you allow a white hoe to talk to you, you know what I mean, like, you know, she the pimping and you the hoe. No, it ain't that much of a difference, man. No. As the scriptures say, what I say unto one, I say unto all. You know what I mean? You got the spirit of compromisation, you know, in your situation. You got some favoritism, you know what I mean, with your ism. Yeah, you don't got no wisdom with your ism. You got favoritism with your ism. You got racism with your ism. You know what I mean? You put, you know, a white bitch, and it ain't even got to be a money-making white bitch. It could be a plain Jane, the bitch named June. She was a Walmart greeter. You know what I mean? She just a normal-looking white bitch, but you treat her like she a motherfucking Marilyn Monroe in her prime, just because she white. You know what I mean? Some of y'all got that bad, and you ended up losing some good, stumped down, loyal. I know a lot of y'all like that. You know, Silent, man, I appreciate the 20, man. Good looking. Hold on. You know, you sit up there, you understand me, and lost them black hoes, you know what I mean, to maintain your relationship, you know what I mean, with this white girlfriend of yours. That relationship that you had with that white girlfriend prostitute, you know what I mean, was so valuable to you that you lost them stumped down black hoes that used to stay down 9 and 10 hours. You know, they might only been giving you $600 or $800, but they would have consistency with the currency. They was consistency. They was continually giving it to you each and every day. You was able to stack your dough. You know what I mean? They wasn't really consistent, you know what I mean, with the racks or 2 racks, but they was giving you them 6s and 8s and, you know, sometime over a rack, you know, each and every day. And you ended up losing them bras to maintain your beautiful, you know what I mean, relationship, you know, your boo thing, you know what I mean, with this white bitch. Oh, I'm walking all through here today. Yeah, I told you, I didn't expect a lot of donations today. I didn't expect a lot of contributions today. I didn't expect you to be my friend today, because I know I'm cutting you niggas up. I'm cutting a lot of you Netflix and chill, let's make a deal and act like I'm real on social media ass niggas up. I know I am. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know that I am. You know, but I want you to know that because the bride think that she the prize, because the bitch, you understand me, see herself as number 1 in the relationship, you doing everything to keep her, but she ain't doing nothing to keep you. Did you hear what I said? You know what I mean? You doing everything. You signing the compromisation deal. You didn't sign the 304 no 16 deal. You signed, you know what I mean? I'll let you run the situation, baby. You know, as long as I could appear and look like I'm doing some pimping on social media, or, you know, I can talk to my friends like I'm a pimp. You signed that contract to maintain the bitch. You know what I mean? So don't cry now. You know what I mean? You signed that deal with that bitch. P, what you talking about? I never took a pen, you know what I mean, and signed it on the paper. No. But when that bitch sat up there and said things and did things and you didn't correct her, you pacified her, nigga, you signed a motherfucking deal. Each and every time when a bitch be disrespectful, you are an enabler of fag behavior. You are an enabler of punk behavior. You are an enabler, you know what I mean, of this broad doing things and saying things contrary to the game. And because she done lost respect for you, she done put the whole population of pimps, you know what I mean, in that same category. Pimps be getting at the bride, sweating the bride. She start cursing at pimps, start getting disrespectful with pimps. And then when they tell you about it, you want to sit up there and be death row security in the 90s about the bitch. Come on, man. Let's talk for a minute. Let's pimp some. I appreciate the 25, TJ. Good looking. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Good looking, man. But yeah. You know, the bitch basically, you understand me, she know that she can get away with murder with you. And let me say that, I wasn't even going there. That's how I know, you know what I mean, I'm just in the anointing of this game. Hey, check this out. When you only got one bitch, that professed to be a hoe, you know what I mean, the bitch getting away with murder. P, what you mean the bitch getting away with murder? Nigga, you not omnipresent. You just a pimp. You ain't God. The word of God said the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil as well as the good. Your eyes not in every place. That's God. God is omnipresent. Yahweh is omnipresent. Yahawashi is omnipresent. You're not omnipresent. So you don't see what that hoe's saying and doing when you're not physically around. But see, a lot of things could be prevented if you had hoes. If you had hoes, you know what I mean? Because anybody that ever had a stable of 3, 5, 8, 10, 15, 20, whatever. If you've ever had hoes before, bitches that's loyal to the game that's within you, they gonna let you know when a bitch doing something she ain't got no goddamn business doing. Another hoe gonna let you know what I mean, sometimes, you know, when a hoe told you scenes of the movie, but she didn't give it to you in its entirety. The bitch gave you what she wanted you to know. She told you what she wanted you to know, but she didn't give it all to you though. But see, when you got another hoe, hold on. But by you not having another hoe, by you not having other hoes, you can't have these experiences. You know what I mean? The bitch is able to get away with murder. Why? Because she's the only bitch. So she can say things and do things behind your back. She ain't got a wifey to worry about to report what she said and did, you know what I mean, behind your back. The bitch can sit up there and leave the track at times with square friends or basically spend time, more time than what she's supposed to be spending, you know what I mean, with a trick. She ain't got no wifey that's on the blade and to call you and say, oh man, you know, have you talked to such and such? Yeah, I ain't seen her on the blade in a little minute. You know what I mean? That's how I was worried about her. You know, because that other hoe, her wifey wasn't even calling to sit up there and report any negativity. It's just been a while since she seen the bitch down. So, you know, her wifey was concerned about the bitch. But by you not having another hoe, you can't experience this. You know? So a bitch could get away with murder with you. You know what I mean? The bra can do things. You know, even if you have bras, we understand that. You know what I mean? That a bitch could get away with something. But yeah, it's still a less chance when you got another hoe. When you got the hoes. You know, but you only got one wife. I mean, one hoe. I mean, yeah. You only got one bitch. You know? So, of course, she could get away with murder with you. She could be disrespectful with you. She following pimps on her Instagram. Why is she following other pimps on her Instagram? And you know it. And you haven't said anything. And the reason why you're not going to say anything, because you're afraid of losing your girlfriend. You know, you're afraid of losing your girlfriend. You're afraid of losing your boo thing. You can't tell her the real thing about this game, you know what I mean? Because you're afraid of losing your boo thing. It's understandable. You know what I mean? Most boyfriends don't want to lose their girlfriends. I understand. But you're afraid to tell her to unfollow, you know what I mean, these pimps. You won't even tell the bride, hey bitch, what you following what you following him for? You know what I mean? Why you doing that? You know, and let me say this too. Yeah, as far as pimps that be rapping and all of that, I don't give a fuck what a P doing. He could be in a movie. Oh, P, man, I just let my hoe, you know, follow Freeze because me and my bitch both like his album. Yeah, P, but the bitch all in the nigga comment section. She all in Freeze comment section talking about what her favorite song is and, you know what I mean, how, you know, this song really ministered to her before she went to the Blade, and she went to the Blade skipping and happy, you know what I mean, because of this particular song, and she was really happy about, you know, this song from Freeze Is It, you know what I mean, because, you know, this song made her happy. This she got a whole playlist, and Freeze is on her playlist. So you got this old swole ass light skinned nigga appearing all on the bitch phone. No, this is not, that ain't it. Am I hating on my brother? No, I'm telling the truth about this game right now. You know what I mean? Bitch sitting up there, bitch got a motherfucking a profile picture saved in her phone. She got Freeze, a picture of Freeze in her damn phone and shit. And you know about it. You ain't said nothing. The bitch admire Freeze working out, and you ain't said nothing. You know what I mean? The bitch sitting over there talking about some, ooh, you know what I mean? I like that song, you know what I mean, by, you know what I mean, Sugar, well, you know, Sugar Free. A lot of y'all, you know what I mean? Yeah, he not active, P, I understand. So I ain't gonna touch on that. But active pimps, and I'm even different because you won't even catch a broad of mine following Sugar Free, but that's just me. But, you know what I mean? An active pimp, I don't care if he rap. I don't care if that nigga sing. I don't care what he doing. You know what I mean? Hey, my bitch better not be following him. That nigga better be singing, playing the piano, rapping, or whatever the fuck he doing, but a bitch of mine better not be following that nigga. You gonna see me turn into a cold hairstylist. You know what I mean? Oh, but I was just following Freeze because it was your brother. Beep, 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 bop, beep, 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 bop. You know what I mean? Got to get that bitch that Sonny Liston sandwich. Had to sit up there and get that bitch that Sugar Ray Robinson, man. I don't play that shit. But Freeze is your brother. Freeze is your best friend. Yeah, he is. You know what I mean? That's what's up. But bitch, you better not be following them. Yeah. Now, yeah, that's my brother. Yeah, that's my best friend. Yeah, that's my P partner. You know what I mean? But a bitch of mine better not be following his light-skinned ass. That's for motherfucking damn show. You know what I mean? So I'm teaching you this game the way that it is. You know, but a lot of you, because you're afraid to lose your bride, because you know what I mean, you in like, P, what do I do? You know what I mean? She bringing in $300 and $400 and she getting more disrespectful, but I don't have another bitch. Some of you are saying these things and you're not even going outside. Some of you guys are saying these things and you're not even going outside. You're not even putting yourself in a position to have another hoe in possession. You're not even trying to be a blessing to your campaign. You're not even trying to sit up there and knock another one. You at the house, you at the hotel, you know what I mean? Or you getting high all the time. You getting high out your mind. So no, you can't pimp properly and accordingly, because you continuously putting that destruction in your body. So you can never pimp to your full potential, or some of y'all can't even pimp at all, because you putting that destruction in your body. Lower tabs and, you know what I mean, getting on all these pills and, you know what I mean, all of this demonic shit all up in the weed and shit, and you know what I mean, you keep smoking it, and you know, just stupid. Brain cells ain't working right. Sykes, I appreciate the 5. But it's many reasons on why these broads don't respect you. And let me go there for a minute. I'm gonna hurt some feelings, but I gotta go there. I gotta go. Touch somebody and say, I got to go there. I know I'm gonna hurt your feelings, but I gotta go there. But some of you have said things to the bride, and you know that it wasn't on point with the game. You see, some of you felt like you had to manipulate the bride to keep accumulating from the bride. So you told that bitch that you was gonna marry her. You done said all type of, you know what I mean, square ass shit. Now it's different if y'all had a conversation and, you know what I mean, if somebody asked you, would you ever marry a hoe, or would you ever have children? And you said, yeah, it's different when you say that, you know, if you had a child, or if you decide to have children, you know, that all your children will be by a hoe. It's different when you say, if I do get married, if I was to get married, it definitely would be, you know what I mean, probably 100,644 millenniums from now. But if it was, you know what I mean, it would be, you know what I mean, a hoe, or my hoes, the hoes that I had, you know, in the end. You'll hear certain P's say that, you know, but some of you said, you know what I mean, baby, listen, we only gonna be doing this for a year. One nigga actually told the bitch this. He told the bitch, we only gonna be doing this for a year. We only gonna be doing this for a year, and then after this year, we gonna do something else, you know? So you only got to sell pussy for a year, and then after this year, then you know you could go back to doing this and going back to doing that. So because you said this lollipop ass shit, you know, to the bitch, it's completely understandable why the bitch be doing all of these abominable shit in the game. It's completely understandable. And I'm not gonna sit up there and call the nigga out, you know what I mean? Because I got love for him, you know what I mean? But this one nigga that I knew, he told the bride, he said, you know what I mean, after this year, you know what I mean, that he was actually gonna start driving trucks. This is, man, I can't make this shit up. I love the nigga, you know what I mean? But this wasn't pimping. This didn't have no pimping nowhere, and I cut this nigga up so bad. I said, you told the bitch what? He told the bitch. Matter of fact, excuse me, he didn't even tell me that he had said something, and I just walked into it, and he was like, you completely right, P. And he agreed with it. Then he sat up there and got comfortable with telling me everything. And the everything was that he was gonna sit up there and get his own truck, and start driving, and the same way she took care of him, he was gonna start taking care of her. Hold on. No disrespect, but when you see me teaching this game, why would you bring that shit up? Who cares? You know, but anyway, you know, I mean, once we sit up there, and once I sit up there and get my truck, I'm gonna get my CDL and get my own trucking company, you know what I mean? Then, you know, you ain't gotta do this no more. Some of y'all have actually told bitches this. You told that bitch, you sat up there and told that bitch, you know what I mean, that she was only gonna be doing this for a year, and you know what I mean, you about to go get your trucking company, and you about to start driving trucks, and the same way the bitch took care of you, you about to start taking care of her. You told her that. And then after that year was over, y'all was still doing the same thing. So the bitch is looking at you like a liar. She don't look at you like a pimp. She look at you like a boyfriend that lied. Are you hearing me? She does not look at you like a pimp, like she don't see you as the truth. She see you as a motherfucking boyfriend that lied to her. You lied to her. You told her that y'all wasn't gonna be in the lifestyle no more after this year. You said that you was gonna start taking care of her. And the year is up and y'all still doing the same thing. Now, it'll be some dumbass con males. They'll laugh and they'll agree and they'll say that that's some good game. But I'm here to tell you that that's not no good game. Anytime that you gotta lie to a woman, anytime you gotta sit up there and deceive her, anytime you gotta manipulate her, anytime you gotta make a bitch believe that 2 + 2 is 5 just so you can sit up there and survive, you know what I mean? That's not no goddamn good game. That's not even manly. That's not manly, and that's not no good game. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button. Those of you that's not subscribed to the channel, click on the subscribe button right now and click on that bell. And make sure you hit the like button. Get them likes up. Make sure you hit the like button immediately. But, you know what I mean? That's not... There we go. You know what I mean? That's not, you know what I mean, according. You lied to the bride. You lied to her. So what did I tell you? When you lie to a bitch, you give her a license to despise you. Whenever you lie to the woman, you give her a license to despise you, to disrespect you, because you lied. You lied. You did something unmanly. You lied. She can't look at you like a man. She can't look at you like, we just gonna do this for one more year and then it's just gonna be me and you. It ain't gonna be no more bitches. It's just gonna be me and you and I'm gonna start taking care of you. Like, what? Are you serious? You lied to that bitch. Some of y'all got this, that got a bitch right now that's out there left. This ain't even pertaining to the message, but it's pertaining to the message. Some of y'all got bitches that y'all sending to the blade right now off of a lie. You are on your way, you on your way to jail. You getting ready to have a full-time eternal scholarship in prison. You about to be in the correctional facility for an eternity and lose your liberty in society, nigga, because you done taught that bitch, you done told that bitch a variety of lies. Stop lying. Stop lying. All of that deceitful shit that you be getting off YouTube and all from the goofies on the corner, man, that ain't the game. Stop lying. The game is when you can be the truth, you can tell a woman what it was, what it is, and what the fuck it's gonna be, and allow the hoe to choose you off the truth. Don't start nothing on no lie. You know, but that's another reason why some of y'all that only got one broad and been having one bitch for only so long, that's why she don't respect you. She don't honor you. You know what I mean? And that's why you got a lot of niggas, you know what I mean? None of they ex-hoes fuck with them. None of they ex-hoes speak highly of them. None of they ex-hoes recommend any new hoe to go to him. Why? Because the nigga a liar. He's not a pimp. He's a con artist. He's a con male. He's not known for pimping. He's not known for making women's lives better in the game. No woman has no information, no good characteristics, no materialistics for their attendance, you know what I mean, with this dude. It's a lot of y'all like that. You can't get one ex. Some of y'all done had hundreds, and some of y'all done had 1,000. Some of y'all might have had thousands of ex-hoes. And not one of them want to sit up there and speak well on your pimping. And then you'll have some goofy ass nigga to say that he mashed and I mashed so hard. No, it wasn't that you mashed so hard. It's because you didn't pimp. You didn't pimp. You didn't pimp. She don't know nothing. She don't even. And she gave you years of her life, and she still don't have nothing to show for it. And when I say nothing to show for it, I ain't talking about materialistics. Even though that's part of the game. She ain't even got that shit either. But she don't have no good characteristics of a woman. She don't have no good characteristics as a female participant in this lifestyle. She don't know. She don't have it. You did not pimp. You just broke on the bitch. You know what I mean? And because she couldn't tell the difference from authentic and fraudulent, she stayed in a fraudulent situation with a fraudulent nigga for years. That's what happened. That's what happened. Hold on, there we go. Bam. You know what I mean? That's what happened. Hit that like button if you haven't already hit it. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? But what are you saying to that woman when you're alone with her? When you're not on live? When you're not around your P partners? When you're not sitting over there acting pimpish on the blade? But when you alone with the hoe, what are you saying? What are you doing? Because a woman can only do what a man allows. A hoe can only do what a pimp allows. So if she's being disrespectful, it's because you're an enabler of disrespectful behavior. She's like that because you allowed it. If you let a bitch get first base, she gonna go for that. She gonna go for third. She gonna try to score. You know what I mean? You allowed that. That's why it is the way that it is right now. You know? So it's not just when you around your P partners and you talking loud, or you take your cell phone and you hit the live button, or you take your cell phone and you hit the record button and you popping pimping at your phone, or you popping pimping at your laptop, or you popping pimping, you know what I mean, with your P partners. But who are you with your woman? Who are you with your women? Are you that same man? Most of you are not. And then some of you can't even have a bride. Like I said, let me go back to that for a minute. You can't even have women. You know what I mean? You can't even have that. And you know you can't. You know you can't. You can't. It's too many niggas that I know like this. Nigga can't even sit up there and keep another bitch for a whole week. Why? Because his wifey, you know what I mean? Wifey ain't gonna like it. Does he have a house? Yes. He might have a nice whip. He might have nice little designer clothes. But I know so many that are not allowed to have another bitch. They can't have bitches. They can never have the plural. Everything got to be singular, because the bitch gonna feel some type of way if he bring another bitch into their situation. You know what I mean? And she moves like that because he allowed it. She ain't doing nothing more than what her man invited. You invited that boyfriend, girlfriend spirit in your home when you knocked that other bitch and that bitch kissed you in your mouth, or that bitch sat up there and did some girlfriend behavior right in front of that other bitch, to let the other bitch know that this my dick, this my husband. This my man. This my boo. This bae. He pimped to you, but this bae to me. The bitch did, you allowed the bitch to do some sucker shit in front of the other bitch because you a sucker. Ain't no other way to put it. You allowed the bitch to do some sucker shit in front of this other hoe, or this a bitch that had potential to be a hoe because you a sucker. A bitch is going to try you. She's supposed to. I remember one time, I'm sitting in the living room. I'm watching TV. You know, hold on for a minute. There we go. You know, but I remember one time, man, I was in the living room, I'm watching TV, you know what I mean? Because every morning I get up, I watch the news, or I'll be watching Sports Center, you know, or I'm on YouTube, because I really didn't watch cable like that. Nigga, about all of them channels, nigga don't even watch the shit. Even now, nigga don't even watch that shit. Only news, Sports Center, and YouTube. So anyway, I'm watching TV, and my new hoe, you know what I mean? She's sitting up there, you know what I mean, talking to me. You know what I mean? Then, you know, the other little bra, she wasn't so new, but she came in the living room, so we just chopping it up. And then this bitch that, you know, I ain't gonna lie, she's pretty when she wanna be. Little fake, little look-alike. You know what I mean? Some of y'all done seen certain pictures. Look, she look all in public. But anyway, I'm in the living room chopping it up with my students. And so, you know what I mean? I'm chopping it up with them. They telling me, you know what I mean, how the night was. I'm making them laugh. We having a good time. But this other bitch, while she see me talking to these bitches, she come in the living room and she try me. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, how she try you, P? I'm on the couch. God is my witness. I'm sitting over there talking to these bras, and this bitch, she don't say good morning or none of that. She sit up there and sit on my lap. And the reason why she sat on my lap is to make it seem like she got some type of position with me, you know, that nobody has, and you know what I mean? She trying to be affectionate. I said, bitch, get your motherfucking ass up off me. She said, I'm like, yeah, what is you doing? You know what you're doing. Don't try that shit with me. But I understood why she did these things because, you know what I mean? Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. She been with certain people that allow that type of behavior because she's very pretty and she gets some money. The bitch can get some money. I ain't gonna lie about that. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie about that. That bitch was running circles around a lot of them hoes on 27. That bitch would go to 27 and she'll have 12, 1,300 sometimes within a motherfucking 4-5 hour period. You know what I mean? The bitch gonna get some money. I ain't gonna never lie on nobody's rep. But the bitch a punk though. The bitch like to cause discrepancies though. Yeah. The bitch like to sit up there, you understand me? And instead of being glad that she got a new classmate, she want her new classmate to turn into a motherfucking expiration date. She don't like bitches that's as pretty as her. She don't like bitches that's more prettier than her. She don't like bitches that got a better shape than her or just as good. You know what I mean? And some of y'all got that. You got you a broad, you know what I mean? She's very pretty, but she don't like competition. You know what I mean? Some of y'all might got a little white broad and she was cool when you had them black bitches. Oh man, let me talk for a minute. Balance, man. I appreciate the hundo, man. Good looking. Blessings to you, bro. Blessings to you, P. You know, but let me just say this. I know some niggas, you know what I mean? And you got the bitch feeling herself, you know what I mean? But the bitch ain't never been tested. You know what I mean? Listen, you'll never know what you got until you get tested. Now, of course, when I got tested in that circumstance, I immediately stood up there, you understand me, and checked the bitch. And I ended up losing that same bitch all because I called her a fag in front of another bitch. Yeah, Cause this other bitch, they used to get in fights all the time, and you know what I mean? And I called the bitch, I told the bitch exactly what she was in front of this other bitch. I did. You know what I mean? The bitch sat up there and blew up less than like 48, if it was over 48 hours, it definitely wasn't 72. Something like that. You know what I mean? I knew she was gonna blow up. I knew it. But, I never had that compromised spirit with me. I don't want a bitch feeling like she can get away with this because she make money, or, because she white, or because she beautiful and light, and she's so light that she damn near white. I don't like that shit. I don't. But some of y'all got the situation where because this white bitch, got some wifeys. Hold on, let me just leave, but not leave my message for a little bit. Some of y'all got situations where you got a white bitch that's feeling herself because she's in a household of 2 black bitches or 3 black bitches, that don't look like shit or don't really make nothing. And because she make the most money in the house, the bitch feel like she the female Michael Jordan. And when you take her to that black bitch populated track, that's pretty much, with black hoes on this track, and because she's pretty or because she plain Jane, or mainly, she might even be ugly, but because she white, she making something decent or she making something cool. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. When you brought that bitch, to another area where it was some real black hoes that was really stumping down, when you brought that bitch in an environment where it was black hoes that was looking proper, that was dressed better than her, speak better than her, look better than her, you know what I mean? Then you got bitches that didn't look better than her, but was still hoeing circles around the bitch because they got more game than the bitch. Part. You might have brought the bitch in an environment where it was white hoes that was looking up the par. So now that the bitch is in an environment where it's some attractive, marketable, black women, in the environment, it's some beautiful black hoes that's getting it. It's some motherfucking attractive, white hoes that's getting it. All of a sudden, the bitch want to leave. She want to leave. She don't want to be here. She don't want to be in this environment. You know what I mean? Some of them bitches, some of y'all can take your little snow, to Fig. And the bitch go to Fig, and she do a little decent, on Fig. But then, when you sit up there, you understand me, and took that bitch to that Seattle, where some white hoes down, where the bitch had a little competition here, or, and it used to be like this on North Ave. Yeah, it ain't really like that no more, but you actually used to see attractive white women on North Ave. It really used to be like that. You would see attractive, beautiful black women, walking up and down North Ave, but you don't take her in them type of environment. Why? Because you can't. You know what I mean? You can't. The bitch don't like competition. You know what I mean? She want to feel like she God, and you let her. Some of y'all, you fired a bitch because your bitch told you. I feel bad for even saying that. Some of y'all actually got rid of a bitch because your wife, your girlfriend, your hoe told you. Excuse me, I can't disrespect hoes. Your girlfriend prostitute, your bitch told you. Your bitch gave you instructions to get rid of the bitch, and you did. You had to maintain your situation with your boo, so you got rid of that black hole. You got rid of that dark-skinned bitch with the nice body. You got rid of her. You know what I mean? You got rid of that little light-skinned thing. You know what I mean? That was, as yellow as Whitley from Different World. You got rid of her. I hope y'all know why I'm talking, man. It's just certain people's faces just coming to mind because I done seen it. I'm not just making shit up out my ass. No, I'm talking about from observation. Bitch sat up there and said, get rid of him. Bitch said, or if she didn't tell a nigga get rid of her, she said shit like, yeah, she ain't for your pimping. You done allowed the bitch to get so comfortable in the situation, she telling you, you know, she need to go. Ace, I appreciate that. Good looking on the 20. Yeah, she need to go. She not for your pimping. You know, that's that girlfriend spirit. Yeah, she not for your pimping. She not for your program. You know, she gonna bring you down. I'll tell you, hey, listen, bitches be so deep in that girlfriend spirit. I remember one time, one of my ex-hoes, listen, this is let you know when bitches don't like competition. You know what I mean? Bitches will lie, all type of shit. But I actually had a bitch one time tell me, I'll never forget, she said, Sin, can I talk to you? I said, yeah, go ahead, baby. She said, I had a dream. I was like, okay, what did you see in the dream? What happened? She said, well, I don't want you to be mad at me. I don't want you to think that I'm hating. You know, I don't want you to think that I'm lying on her. You know, but I had a dream, you know what I mean, about Jessica. I had a dream about her. Now, I had a little black Indian that was jealous of the little white of this little snow that I had. And she was jealous of another snow that I had. You know what I mean? She didn't like competition. That's all that, it just didn't like competition. See, but you would never have these experiences if you never have hoes. You know, you got that singular shit. So you don't never have no story. You can tell a nigga when he done some pimping. Nigga don't never have, some of these niggas don't never have no pimp testimonies of having families, different teams and none of that shit. Why? Because they wifey won't let them. But anyway, she said, I had a dream, you know, that she wasn't giving you all the money. I said, wait a minute. You said what? Yes, God gave me a dream. He showed me in a dream where Jessica, you know, she was hoeing, but she wasn't giving you all the money. I said, wait a minute. You said what? She said, yeah, God gave me a dream and showed me Jessica, you know what I mean? She was hoeing, but you know, she was giving you, you know what I mean, most of it, but she wasn't giving you all of the money. I said, wait a minute. So you said God gave you a dream. Okay, appreciate that 5. Good looking. You said God gave you a dream and showed you that my hoe wasn't giving me all of the money. Yes, Sin, that's what I'm showing you. God gave me a dream and shown that, you know what I mean, she been being deceitful. She been being disrespectful towards your pimping. And I'm thinking to myself, with the ministry that I have, with all the gifts that God has blessed me with, you know what I mean? Because anybody, especially in my younger days, I done got better. That's why I strive to be humble and eat the humble pie and move in the spirit of humility nowadays. But, you know what I mean? I don't think, especially at that time, it was a P that has ever been, you know what I mean, this arrogant. I said, bitch, God not going to give you nothing, you know what I mean, that he ain't gave me. And if he do give you something, it's going to be confirmation to some information that he done already gave me. But he not going to give you no revelation that he ain't dealt with me about. I was like, you sitting up here making up dreams and shit, bitch. You know what I mean? You didn't allow the spirit of jealousy to sit up there and govern you so much where you sitting over there lying on your wifey. I was like, man, that motherfucking cheap perfume that you got on called jealousy right now, bitch, that shit don't smell good on you, ho. You know, but the bitch that up there, you understand me? And this was she's sitting over here making it like God and gave her a vision, like she the prophet Ezekiel, she the prophet Isaiah or something. She motherfucking she Moses' sister and shit. She having dreams and visions. Bitch, sit your ass down. God ain't gave you no vision. You sitting over there hating on your wifey, bitch. You don't like I be spending time with her. You don't like that I be sticking my dick, you know what I mean, in your wifey, fucking the shit out your wifey, just like I be fucking the shit out of you. You don't like that your wifey be sucking my dick, just like you be sucking my dick. You don't like me spending time, you understand me, with this hoe. Bitch, shut up. I know exactly, you understand me, what you doing. You know what I mean? Punchy, man, good looking on that. Thank you for providing the brother with the Cash App link. But, she told that out of jealousy. And what I want to tell you is just like Dre said years ago, if you are presiding over this woman or women for a period of time, you know what I mean? It's only common sense that, you know what I mean, your student is going to try to teach her. She's manipulating men every day. She's seducing and reducing men every day. She's sitting over there manipulating these men. She coming up with new game every day. She going one-on-one with tricks. She getting better with her hoeing every day. So it's only common sense that ain't common that she was going to endeavor to sit up there and try to manipulate you. That's why a pimp got to stay pimping. That's why a pimp got to stay governed by the spirit of pimping. Hold on. That's why a pimp got to stay pimping. Hold on for a minute. Big Mike, man, blessings to you, bro. Appreciate that Cash App, man. Good looking. But, you know what I mean? That's why, you know what I mean? A pimp got to stay pimping, man. You ain't got time to be sitting in the house. You know what I mean? I done that shit. We done all did that shit before. You to get comfortable. You know what I mean? You deep. You know what I mean? You got these hoes in this state. You got another group of hoes in this state. You got another hoe in another country. And you just in the house on your Z Gallery furniture. You know what I mean? Popping, pimping, eating good lasagna. You know what I mean? Eating good fried chicken with the good, you know what I mean? Chicken and fried rice. You understand me? With the egg foo young. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or going to the Venetian, you know what I mean? You done bought 2, you know what I mean, steaks, you know what I mean, with the lasagna, with the eggs, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? 2, 3 in the morning. Yeah. Man, trust me, man. I know what it's like, you know, to become, I done been complacent before. I'm not no hypocrite. I ain't just talking to y'all, you know what I mean? I'm not just talking from observation. I'm also talking from an autobiographical perspective in certain circumstances. Even though I've never allowed a bitch to be a bottom bitch, I've never allowed a bitch to be a wife with me, you know what I mean? But I never allowed a bitch to control my situation, but I have become lazy before. And I want you to understand that lazy, you know, pimping means no pimping. Lazy pimping gonna equal lazy hoeing. No pimping gonna equal no hoeing. You know what I mean? That woman basically, you understand me, the reason why she ain't motivated to get it, you ain't even motivated to get it. You sitting over there talking about when the last time she hit a lick, or when the last time she had a good night, or a good week, or a good month. When was the last time you knocked another hoe? Let's talk about it. Let's pimp some. When was the last time that you knocked another hoe? When was the last time? I ain't talking about the times when you digged in the garbage can and you sit up there and brought some trash, you know what I mean, and put it on the blade, because that's what a lot of y'all do. You go in the garbage can, you go find you some and expect $1 billion situation to come out of a situation that you got from the garbage can. You digged all in the garbage can for that bitch. You sit up there and reached all in the garbage can, you know what I mean, for that bitch. You wasn't looking for something marketable. Like I said, the way that some of you niggas move, you move like you got lucky. You don't move like the pimping. The pimping is confident, knowing that when he goes out, that he's going to knock. The pimping don't even listen. Let me teach you how when you move in the spirit of faith. The scripture says in Hebrews 11:1, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. When you moving in the spirit of faith in your pimping, you calling them things which be not as though they were. When you moving in the spirit of faith in your pimping, when you leave out the house, you know when you come back, you coming back, you understand me, with another bitch or some new bitches. When you move in the spirit of faith, you can get into your car and you can get on the highways and byways and drive to another state that you've never pimped in. And sit up there, you understand me, somebody call you a week later and you got 3 new bitches. That's when you moving in the spirit of faith in your pimping. When you moving in the spirit of faith in your pimping, you can go to another country. You don't even understand the language, the culture that is in this environment. But because you got pimping with you, you're going to be all right. Because you're moving in the spirit of faith in your pimping. The scripture says now faith, not tomorrow faith, not next week faith. I'm trying to tell you that faith is so powerful that it's not just applicable in spirituality. Faith is applicable, you know what I mean, to your reality. Even if you're in carnality, reality is that faith is so powerful, if you apply it, it'll work for you even in the streets. If you got faith in your pimping, you know what I mean, you can go anywhere. You don't got to be no local joker in Vegas. You ain't got to be no local joker in Miami. You ain't got to be no local joker in California. You ain't got to be a local joker in Chicago. You can go anywhere on the motherfucking map and sit up there and have it your way because you consume with this game, and this game is a consuming fire. When you really a pimp. When you really a pimp. I think I might sit up there and give y'all a message one day called When You Really a Pimp. You know, when you really a pimp, you can move like that. When you move in the spirit of faith, you say, man, I ain't coming back to the house, man, until I knock me a new one. You know what I mean? I only got $1,000. Some of y'all might say, seeing I only got $1,000 to my name, man. But I believe that my game, I believe that my pimping is just that powerful that I can leave the West Coast and go to Minnesota right now and sit up there and get me something brand new, man. Yeah. I can go from this region to that region and sit up there, you understand me, and meet a bride, you know what I mean, in this place. And she might be in a religion, but I'm going to help her make a decision today. She might be in a college, but I'm going to give her more knowledge than the professor is giving today. You know what I mean? I got that power within me. You might be a P right now. You might be broke as hell. You might be holeless, doleless, carless, homeless, you know what I mean, right now, but you ain't hopeless. As we often always say, P, you just being delayed, you not being denied. The crucifixion come before the resurrection. Sit up there and get out that spirit of depression. You too much of a leader to stay in there. God put too much in you, you know what I mean, for you to stay in that circumstance. You too much of a leader. You too gifted. You too blessed to not have the things that you desire to have. Know what you got. Do you know how to utilize what you got? Do you know the power that's within you? All right, get pimping. You know what I mean? But a pimp that move in the spirit of faith in his pimping, he go anywhere in the world and sit up there and go turn, you know what I mean? He might got zero. He might not got no money. Come back in a week later, P got racks. He 3, 4 deep, 5 deep. He pulling up in a new S550 coupe in the year. You know what I mean? That's pimping. You know, that's pimp. Touch somebody and say, that's pimping. Tell somebody else and say, have you ever pimped before? I know you're professing to be a PP, but have you ever pimped before? Do you know what it's like to lose everything? Do you know what it's like to move in the spirit of faith, to leave a cancerous situation? When the game has shown you that the reason why you're not prosperous is because you're maintaining a cancerous situation that's a cancer to your pimping, and then you left that shit alone and you went to a whole new location, and next thing you know, when another pimp called you or your P partner called you, you had a new situation with new hoes, new clothes, you know what I mean, new vehicle. You just a walking miracle, man. You know what I mean? You the pimping. Have you ever pimped before? Do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like to make something happen, you know what I mean, when ain't nothing happening? Do you know what it's like to speak something in existence when it's not in existence? You know what I mean? Have you ever pimped before? Hold on. But some of you that's with your girlfriend, you at the house right now with your wife listening to this, I want to answer this question for you. No. Oh shit. Some of y'all at the house right now, the apartment or the hotel with your girlfriend, prostitute wife, and you know that your situation is not about this life. So let me answer, need pimping, sir. Knock it off. You know, P, man, you know, the broad, she think that she equal with me. We understand. We understand. P, but I told her that I don't have no bottom bitch. Why she be saying she the bottom bitch when I said that I don't have a bottom bitch? I said I never have a bottom bitch. Well, let's see. Let's examine your situation. She's been your only bitch for 2 to 3 years, sir. Some of y'all 5 years, and you got a kid with her, or you got children with her, sir. Why you think she don't think that she the bottom bitch? She the bottom, the middle, and the top bitch, nigga. She the only bitch. A bitch thinks she the bottom, the middle, the top bitch. She think that she the pimp. Why? Because you didn't allow the bitch to be the only bitch for so long. She been your only bitch since the book of Job. She been your only bitch when Methuselah was in his youth. That's how long she been the only bitch. Come on, man. She been the only bitch, you know what I mean, since the days when the Black P. Stones and Fred Hampton was in Chicago, you know, feeding the children in the morning, giving them a free breakfast. That's how long you done had, you know what I mean, the only bitch. Come on, man, you been having that same bitch as the only bitch since Marvin Gaye came out with the I Want You album, man. You know what I mean? It's been too long, man. Get up off your ass and get pimping. Come on, man. P, man, she be talking to me, you know what I mean, any kind of way, man. You know why is that? Why she don't feel like getting my money, man? You know, this bitch used to make 14 and 1700 consistently. Man, this bitch used to make 3 racks consistently, man. Man, this bitch used to bring me Frank Muellers, and this bitch used to sit up there, you understand me, and bring me Breitlands and Rolexes, and man, you know how many Yacht Masters P she done brought me, man? Man, it's been so long since she gave me one. Listen. The bitch feel comfortable not producing because you comfortable not producing. You know what I mean? Certain households, in certain circumstances, you know, in certain homes, you know, bitches ain't never had an experience, you know, with a wifey. That's some of y'all households. Some of y'all got some bitches right now, that bitch don't know what it's like to have. She don't know what it's like to go to the airport with some hoes. You know what I mean? She don't know what it's like, you know what I mean, to sit up there and be on the blade, you know what I mean? And while she on the blade, her wifey say, yeah, girl, don't go down there. What happened? Yeah, it's this trick. He driving in this car and, you know what I mean, he in that. Yeah, he raping bitches. Yeah, it's this trick that he raping bitches. He pulling guns on them and raping them and, you know what I mean, doing all type of shit, you know what I mean, with bitches. Yeah, don't get in his car. If you see him, you know what I mean, going about your business. You know? Yeah, going about, you know what I mean, going about your business. She don't have the luxury of, you know, another hoe, a wifey telling her, yeah, tonight I'm gonna show you who Vice is. I'm gonna show you who the motherfucker that arrested me. I'm gonna show you the other Vice that I seen, you know what I mean, when I went to jail. You know? Because even though I got arrested by him, I was able to see all of them, you know what I mean, when they took me in. So I'm gonna make sure you know who Vice is so you don't get tricked, so you don't get manipulated, so you don't go for the okie doke, so you don't get charmed and disarmed. She don't have the luxury of that. Because you ain't never put another hoe around her. She ain't never had a variety of wifeys, a variety of, she don't know what it's like. You know what I mean? It's a blessing, and a real hoe will be able to tell you. You know what I mean? It take a real hoe to say this, but let me say this. You know what I mean? Ask a hoe how she feel when she get into it with the pimping. It be some times when the pimping going through whatever he going through, you know what I mean? And because the pimping is stubborn, sometimes the pimping can be very egotistical, and the bitch was trying to make a point, And the pimpin' seen her point is the best definition of pointless. And you know what I mean? He didn't sit up there, you understand me, and even honor anything that the bitch was saying. And the bitch was hurt. The bitch was mentally fucked up. She was emotionally fucked up. But she was still able to have a good night and sit up there, you understand me, and have a good, respectable, honorable trap for the pimping simply because she called her wifey, and the wifey was able to encourage her. The wifey was able to lift her up. We depend on you. You know what I mean? It's been times where I was discouraged and I looked at you, you know, for encouragement. So girl, come on now. Stop all that crying. You know what I mean? No, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't about to give up. You ain't about to go to your mama's house. You ain't about to go get no square job. You ain't about to sit up there and do no square shit, bitch. You ain't about to deviate from this game. Come on, bitch, come on. Sit up there, let's talk a little bit, you know what I mean? And after she talked, you know what I mean, with another hoe or some other hoes, you know what I mean, within the household, within the family, she was replenished. She was replenished. She was ready to go get some more. You know what I mean? And when she came back to the pimping, she apologized. The pimping had more understanding. Everything was cool. But the situation was maintained and the money was obtained, you know what I mean, in the night, and she had a respectable trap, all because the wifey provided encouragement that she was in need of. You don't have that. A bitch won't be able to have that if you don't have another hoe. You know what I mean? You would provoke, hey listen, you would compel greatness to come out of a hoe when you got a great hoe within your family. Because this hoe can have love for her wifey, but at the same time, every real hoe want to be the best hoe in the family. You know what I mean? So if there's no spirit of, you know, competition, you know, if there's no spirit of, you know, I'm gonna be the best or I'm gonna be the greatest hoe that he's ever had, you know what I mean? Then if you ain't never had them experiences, of course you wouldn't know. Of course you got a complacent bitch that's bringing in these 2 3s and 5s and all this type of shit. She ain't got nobody to compete with. She feel comfortable eating, you know what I mean, all type of shit and getting all big and fucking up her markability and all that type of shit because she don't have another wifey that's just as attractive or more attractive than her. You know, so of course, you know, she feel comfortable, you know, being the way she is. Comfortability in our lifestyle is an enemy. Comfortability is an adversary, you know what I mean, in more ways than one. In the circumstance that I'm talking about. Not in totality, but in the circumstance that I'm talking about, comfortability is an adversary. You'll never be able to pimp at your fullest potential. She'll never hoe, you know what I mean, to her full potential, to her full potential, because you don't want it no more. And because you don't want it no more, she don't want it no more. You know what I mean? You got to get pimping, P. You know what I mean? This is a wake-up call for a lot of you that didn't have the only hoe for months. You know what I mean? You didn't have the only hoe. You know, she been your only bitch for 8 months. You ain't had no interviews. You ain't had no break-ins. You ain't had no chargings. You ain't been getting no bitches out of pocket. You done got spoiled. You know? And then I gotta hit you in the chest before I go. I gotta leave you with this. Another reason why, you know what I mean, you have to keep pimping, you got to stay pimping, no matter if you're 20 deep, no matter, you understand, man, if you 50 deep, you need to be pimping like you holers and dollars. You need to be staying available. You know, but let me say this to you. If you got, you know, one broad, and I've seen niggas do this. I've seen these niggas with only one bitch get so comfortable. They got so spoiled that once that situation came to an end, them niggas didn't know what to do. Did you hear what I said? I know certain pimps This one had this bitch for 8 years. This one had this bitch for 10 years. This one had this bitch for 4 years. You know, they had got so used to this bitch being the only bitch. They had got so spoiled by only having this bitch that once the bitch blew up, or once the bitch chose up, or once the bitch decided to be a bum, whatever she decided to do, she gone. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? And then you deal, and the cold part about it is, he was listening to the bitch when she said, oh, I don't care, you know what I mean, how much weight you gain. I don't care, you know, I'm always gonna be here. I'm always gonna be here by your side. I'm never gonna leave. I'm always gonna be your whole daddy. I'm always gonna be here. One person you can always depend on is me. I'm always gonna be here. I don't care if you gain weight. I don't care. Daddy, I love you no matter how big you get. And your fat ass believe that shit. And you got big. And you got fat as fuck. You know what I mean? And now you sitting over here 400 pounds, 500 pounds. Looking a mess. Looking terrible. You can't even knock a new stable because you look like one. You look like those. You know? You done ate yourself out of a campaign. The bitch done blew up. Now you got big ass titties. You know what I mean? You got knockers. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You got knockers. You done allowed yourself to get out of shape. You know what I mean? You're not as handsome, you know what I mean, as you supposed to be. You can't even sit up there and get inside your old clothes. You can't put that suit on. You can't put that suit on. You can't put that Louis belt on. You can't put that Gucci belt on. You done got way too, nigga, you look like two Suge Knights. You know what I mean? You can't even sit up there, you understand me, and wear, you done spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on all of this shit, and you can't wear none of it. Can't wear none of it. Louis this, Gucci this, and can't wear none of it. Come on, man. Seeing who you talking to. I'm talking to them, but I'm also talking to myself. Seeing know what it feel like to spend thousands of dollars on this, thousands of dollars on that, thousands of dollars on that, and can't wear none of that shit. You can't wear none of it. You know what I mean? You can't wear that suit. You can't wear this suit. You can't wear that suit. You can't wear this suit. You know what I mean? You done got too damn big. You can't wear none of that shit. What you doing, nigga? You understand me? Now you got you don't even got double chin. You got triple chin. You know what I mean? Your necks is on top of each other. You know what I mean? Your necks they cool with each other and shit. They coming against each other. You got necks. Come on, man. You done ate yourself out of a campaign. You can't even knock some new, you know what I mean, young, fine, attractive ass bitch. You know what I mean? Because not only do you got depression, you upset because the situation that you thought that you was gonna have for the rest of your goddamn life, that shit over, and then you fat as hell. Not only and then some of you, the bitch left you when you was broke. Not only did she leave you when you got fat, you was fat as a motherfucker, but now you jugs. Hold on. You didn't ask for so many jugs that pimps get scared whenever they see your number appear on the phone. You done went from being that dude, you done went from being a good pimp to now being a professional jug artist. Like, people ain't even picking up the phone for it. They're like, oh man, this nigga about to ask me for some money. I ain't picking up the phone. Nope. You know what I mean? Nope. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna, no, P, I ain't answering the phone today. Nope. He about to ask for a jug. I'm cool. Niggas that, you know what I mean? Now, you understand me? Niggas ain't picking up the phone. You broke and you fat. Touch somebody and say, two wrongs don't make it right. You broke and you fat. The bitch left you understand? She didn't even leave you with a 50, and you understand me? You got titties. You don't got no racks to go campaign. You can't move around like you want to. You barely got gas money. You know what I mean? Come on, man. The bitch left you while you was broke and you fat. Come on. This is reality. Nigga, you better get your motherfucking ass up and pimp. How dare you get complacent? Don't you know that bitch will leave you, nigga, when you high and dry? The fuck wrong with you? That bitch will sit up there, you understand me, and leave you, nigga, high and dry. My mama just died, high and dry. My daddy just died, high and dry. My little brother just lost trial, high and dry. My pimp partner just got killed, high and dry. Bitch, all my bank accounts, you understand me, is in the negative, high and dry. Bitch don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You done lost your mind. Sitting over there presiding over this situation like it don't got no expiration date to it. You better get your motherfucking ass up and get pimping. You think this shit gonna last to Genesis to Revelations. I'm here to give you a revelation. The devil is a lie. No, it ain't. Every run must come to an end, whether by death, incarceration, you know, or a bitch giving the accumulation to another man, or the bitch basically. Some gonna lose their situation to death. Some gonna lose it to prison. Some gonna lose it because she wanted to be with somebody else. Some gonna lose it, you know what I mean, because the bitch, you know what I mean, she just want to be a bum. Even though the bitch giving you justification, you know, for she's saying this and that, but in the words of simplicity, in the spirit of simplicity, you know, it comes at times where some of these bitches just really just want to be a bum. She didn't want to win no more. She didn't want to be successful no more. She didn't want to be marketable no more. She wanted to smoke weed and get fat and look stupid. Can we just tell the truth? She didn't want to be a beautiful hoe no more. She didn't want to work out no more. She didn't want to follow your schedule no more. She got tired of being disciplined. She got tired of reading. She got tired of studying. She got tired of thinking. She wanted to be a fucking bum. She wanted to be a stupid bitch. I'm here to tell you, you trying to figure it out. You sitting over there in the lab trying to sit up there and go on a 40-day fast in your motherfucking pimp science lab. Man, why the bitch acting like that? Why is this bitch so dumb? Or why the bitch got slow? Or why the bitch ain't doing nothing with her life? Or damn, man, this bitch teeth used to be white. Why her teeth look like this? Why the bitch smell like cigarettes and bullshit now? Why? Because the bitch want to be a bum. I just told you. She want to be a bum. Oh my God. Eric, thank you for the 20. I just stumbled on a new message. She want to be a bum. P, why she doing this? Why she not doing it? She want to be a bum. P, how she go from hitting this lick? I can't believe the same bitch that hit a lick for over 100,000. She did this shit 3 times, and now the bitch sitting over there. She working at Checkers. She working at Riley's. She sitting over there working at Subway. The bitch sitting over there working for Chick-fil-A. How did the same bitch that sat up there and gave me over $200,000, you understand me, in one night, P, how the fuck she feel comfortable being at Chick-fil-A? She wanted to be a bum. I don't know no other way to put it, P. She wanted to be a bum. You know how I do. Yeah, my message is still my message, but it's many messages within the message. You know how preachers and teachers, you understand me, especially a pimp that been blessed with the ministry of preaching and teaching do. Yeah, it's always going to be a multitude of messages within one message fucking with me. But she wanted to be a bum. She didn't want to win no more. She didn't want to look good no more. She didn't want to make sacrifices no more. She wanted to call other bums so they like, yeah, girl, he should have understood you. He should understand you. That's so wrong. How could he do you like that? Wow. These guys, they so self-centered. He only think about himself. Woo, woo, woo. She gonna tell what she wanna tell. She not gonna sit up there and tell her friends. She not gonna tell these hoes, you understand me, that she had got out of pocket. She not gonna tell these hoes that she was deviating and disrespecting and neglecting, you understand me, the pimping instructions. She not gonna say anything to make her look bad. She not gonna take accountability. Why? She wants to be a bum. She want to be a bum. Damn, P, man, what happened, man, to that bitch, man, that set up there, you understand me, and gave you that watch, man? Or what happened to that broad, man, that broke that trick for this or did this or that? She wants to be a bum. She's no longer with me. Why? Because she wants to be a bum. And I am here to tell you that some of y'all have been maintaining bums for months. Some of y'all been maintaining bums for years. And it's time for you to allow that bum to go. You got to get rid of that bum, man. Got that bum ass bitch around you with that bum ass spirit. The bitch is a bum. She's a bum. I got 49 dislikes right now. You know what I mean? All 49 of them motherfuckers is bums. Bums. They don't even know that the dislikes help people find the video. So thank you. Bums. But hopefully something was said to you today, man. You can't allow the spirit of complacency to come into your home. You can't allow the spirit of comfortability to come into your home. The spirit of Netflix and chill, let's make a deal. You can't allow that to come into your home. That boyfriend and girlfriend spirit is going to be able to reside and abide if you basically allow one bitch to be the only bitch, you understand me, for months upon months upon months, a year and years and all of that type of shit. You are inviting that. She thinks she's your wife. She thinks she's the wife with no ring. She's the baby mama with no baby. She's the bottom bitch without you giving her the title. Why? Because she's been the only bitch for so fucking long. When are you gonna do some pimping, P? When you gonna pimp? So I done said what all need to be said, man, within this message. I could keep going, but I ain't gonna sit up there and over preach, you know what I mean, over teach the message, man. Let this game minister to you. Let this game hit you in the chest. You know what I mean? And if this game sit up there and bothered you, and if you don't feel like a pimp, if you don't feel pimpish, you know what I mean? After hearing this, like, P, man, I'm questioning whether I'm even a P or not. Some of y'all need to get out of the way. If you love your boo so much, you know what I mean? You know that you can't be prosperous in this game because the situation that you in is so cancerous. You know what I mean? That the game ain't got nothing, you know. Maybe it's time for you to walk down aisles and make vows, you know what I mean, with your boo. Maybe it's time for you to stop claiming, you know what I mean, this real thing and just go ahead and become the bitch boo thing. You know what I mean? Maybe it's time for that. Maybe this is a wake up call for a lot of you husbands, you know what I mean, to get out the way. If you know that this is a cancerous situation that you in and you keep maintaining it, you know what I mean, then go ahead and marry the bitch. Go ahead and get you a job and take care of her, man. Go ahead and study so you can get you a career, so you can have two jobs and things like that. You know, 2 careers so you can take care of her, man. You know what I mean? Wash her feet and rub her back and, you know what I mean, eat her booty, eat her coochie and let her, you know, ride your face and things like that. You know what I mean? Take care of her, man. Don't let her do no work. Don't let her have no accountability. Don't let her do nothing, man. Go ahead, you know what I mean, leave this pimp stuff alone and be the husband that you supposed to be. Be the boyfriend that you supposed to be. Be the boo thing that you supposed to be. Get out of the way. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you know, hopefully this game on this morning was a wake-up call. This is how much I love this game. As you can hear me, I done lost my voice, but I didn't lose my game. And you still got this game. I hope you guys live as long as you want. Never want as long as you live. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you give me as many likes. With all the game that's within this video, it should have thousands of likes. You know what I mean? So share this video, like it, and make sure you go to my Patreon. I love y'all. Blessings. I'm gone.